bro. So I'm literally waiting for Hamilton in the car with Jordan. I'm like, Jordan's filming. I'm like, yo, Jordan, I gotta go. He's like, what do you mean you gotta go? I'm like, bro, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Dude,
you can put this on YouTube.
now we're about to have the coffee.
Yeah.
Dude,
so I like ran off. Jordan's like, what do I do? I was like, when Hamilton rolls up, make him look cool.
Yeah.
Jordan likes to stay behind the camera, but then he orders shit like this. Like, what is this?
It's an avocado,
Get the top of that.
It's espresso.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that was in the vlog.
It looks like an ice cream that melted.
Yeah. This is what, hey, be a man. Be a man. This
Dude,
is what I can get.
with the iced coffee? Come on. Come on.
Yes, sir.
You probably look at us and go, iced coffee, a flat white, and affogato, whatever it is, right?
Avocado toast.
Yeah. Like, who are these guys?
2 avocado toast, too.
Oh, you gonna get me back? Okay, fuck it. I don't even know how to eat this with a beard. If you don't know, I mean, most of the people already know who he is. This is Hollywood Hamilton.
What's up?
I think me and Jordan, we talked about doing different things. I think one of the things we're gonna really do is like, we're gonna highlight a lot of my friends, because a lot of my friends are business owners. I think we're gonna start it off with Hollywood Hamilton in the building.
Yeah. Hey, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, we've known each other for at least 10 years now, maybe longer, huh?
Yeah. Almost.
That was
I
like
think it was
12
like
maybe?
7.
How long you been
7.
in Tampa?
7.
7 years.
We met. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that means I was already an artist for like 4 years. I've been an artist for about 10 years. I don't know, maybe longer. I've been saying I've been an artist for 10 years for 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, he does like dope street art clothing, street wear. I'm probably knocking that and saying that completely wrong, but he does dope shit. But a lot of people don't know he's actually, you know, he has like a fucking very lucrative job to where he makes a lot of money doing that too, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Jay, when we met, like I said, 7 years ago, I was the type of person that I've always had my hands in different kind of jobs, right?
He was bar backing when I met him.
Yeah.
But that was his side gig. He was a bar back.
The thing was, when I moved to Tampa, I mean, I knew nobody.
Where are you from?
I'm from outside of Philadelphia, South Jersey. So when
in the hood, bro.
Dude, when I came down here, the only reason why I came down to Tampa was to get my master's degree. At that time, I was like, hey, I want to get out of my little bubble, and I want to come down and I want to get my education. And my plan was to go back up to Philly. Came down here and fell in love with Tampa. Now I got my degree.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I got my
I feel
degree.
like that happens to a lot of people. They come to Tampa and they get stuck.
Dude,
Right?
I literally had my apartment. I finished actually a semester early, so I graduated early. We did a finance competition that we won the whole state of Florida for UT, and I got a job from one of the guys that was essentially hosting the competition. So he was like, hey, he hired me and my other buddy, and that's what kind of kept me down here. Now, all along, when I came from my undergrad, I started my clothing brand. And I'm sure when you started probably doing paintings, you probably look at like what your first painting was and where you are now, right? Like,
That's so funny you said that, by the way. A guy messaged me last night. I used to sign my paintings. I didn't, it wasn't Skell. Skell was was me 2.0. I used to sign Jason Skell
Just
in
all
cursive.
cursive,
You
yeah.
couldn't read it. I had bad handwriting. I still do. This kid messaged me, literally, I can't make this shit up, last night. And he was like, hey man, like, he's like, is this painting yours? He's like, I've had it in my house for a while. I bought it like at like a garage sale or some shit.
that's crazy.
He's like, I think it says your name. And he showed me and I said, holy shit. And I said, how much do you want for it? I want it back.
Yeah.
He's like, hold up, it is yours? I was like, yeah. He's like, what do you think it's worth? I think the painting is worth, because it's so old and it's old signature. I was like, that's probably like 10 to 15,000.
Dude,
And
you
he's
gotta-
like, oh, never mind, I'm keeping it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's crazy. When I do look back at the work, it's not that I like the old work better. It's almost a nostalgia to it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I can tell it's shittier, but at the same time, it's like I would still hang that. You know what I mean?
Well, you can see your growth, and I think at the same time too, those are accomplishments, right? That same painting you probably put out as your first one, you probably were like, man, this is, look at my art I created. You were definitely proud of that, and it was kind of funny looking at, in my undergrad, I knew nothing about graphic design. I knew nothing about building a brand. I knew nothing about manufacturing clothes.
What was the first like shirt you ever made? Because the first thing you probably ever did was a shirt, right?
It was like, I think I was like 13, 14 years old. My mom came back with like some American Eagle, like, hey, I bought you this shit, and it came with all these like iron-on letters.
Yeah, we must be the same age because I used to wear that too.
So-
you can't catch me dead in American Eagle.
No, yeah, not now. But the funny thing was, I was like, Mom, I don't want the American Eagle
By
shirt.
the way, that's what Jordan. Not to interrupt. That's what Jordan's wearing. You
I'm
can't
not
see
wearing.
it.
I'm not fucking
Jordan's
wearing. I'm
American
not
Eagle
wearing
and
American.
Abercrombie jeans.
I'm not wearing American Eagle or
Yeah,
Abercrombie.
So it was funny because what I did, now this is like, I grabbed a random shirt in my drawer, like a blank black t-shirt, had the iron-on letters, and I wrote on the t-shirt, "You suck dong." And it literally was right across the front. And being a young 13, 14-year-old
You went to
kid,
school?
I would wear it, not to school, but it was hilarious because
Fucking
you
rebel.
look back.
What a rebel.
It was just funny because you go to you go to a pizza place or you go to the, cash register and pay for something, and they look at you like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
How'd
let's
you
go
spell
with this
it?
kid.
Just you suck dong, Y-O-U.
You spelled it right.
Spelled it right out, right? And my mom's like, are you for real? So, but going back to that, what I did, I asked this girl, I'm like, you have some artistic talent. Here's kind of my ideas. I had like a couple different logos. I'm like, help me evolve this. I drew them out on paper, but I knew nothing about graphic design, and she did. So she kind of helped me get those. That was my first logo. So for that
You still
shirt,
use that logo?
no. So there's
Never
a
use it?
no. So the funny thing
I want
is,
to see it one day.
I'll show you. Just like you sign, your signature with the cursive. This one was essentially, if you guys know now,
This logo is different.
this is what you'll see here is
I've never seen that logo.
this is new.
I like that. I like it.
You'll see how it ties into the back of this, but for all you guys who know my brand, our big logo is the two H's inside the circle.
Right.
Really clean, just simple, right?
Standard, yeah.
My old logo was actually two H's with a star in the middle that kind of connected. It was all these swirls. So when you look at it from a graphic point, when you try and put all this busyness of a logo into like a circle or a square, it didn't fit those shapes really well. So it's evolved over time. And if you look at a Nike or Adidas, go look at the history of like a Nike logo. It's got all this text. It was really busy. And even Apple, go to Apple's logo, and it was not just a simple logo of the Apple. It had all this wording. It's busy. So over time, brands refine like simple is more.
What was the first?
We're about to show us some clothes.
Like the first sale you ever had?
I was making just shirts for me because at that time, dude, I was like, what I wanted was like, I like these guys fit, but I don't like their graphics. So I was like, yo, here's my logo that, whatever it was, and it was really simplistic, like either really big or just really simple, but I wanted to fit.
The first shirt you sold?
The first one. And what
Just one shirt?
just one. I would just be making essentially like samples. And then people would see me on
Samples are
campus.
expensive though. Samples are what, $40?
You're not making much profit.
Yeah. And it wasn't about money. I was never
You're just learning.
I was never on a path that I was like, yo, I'm gonna turn this into a career or a brand. It was like, yo, just like if you wanted some cool art for your apartment, you would have been like, yo, I got this blank wall, let me see what I can do. I was like, I'm gonna make some shit and kind of figure it out. And then I had people on campus that were like, yo, make me one. So I'd kind of make like one or two more. And really in that aspect, I was losing money, I'm not gonna charge you $50 if it costs me that much for a shirt when probably looking back was probably, my skill is probably like, that shirt's probably worth $15,
I'm not gonna drop names and shit because I'm all about the arts, but you'll meet people that are like clothing designers and shit like that, and like, like they have no college, they don't have no, certifications under their belt.
They have no credentials.
And
in
like
that
I said,
aspect,
I'm not
right?
knocking these people, but I'm a strong believer in, like I went and became a paramedic, and I started doing art on the side. He's a VP of a bank, and he started doing his art on the side. I get it, like we're in a different time, like these kids are 16, 17 years old, TikTok famous, like, yeah, you don't really need shit, just launch your brand. But the people that aren't, I really suggest like, yo, get a certification, become a nurse. Nurse is like 4 years, 5 years, become a nurse, be a paramedic, be a dental assistant. Get that under your belt and then do your art on the side. Do you agree?
Everything,
Do you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. Everything, if you're doing art, clothing, I mean, Jordan, even if you're filming, you gotta have the resources to be able to start that. To go full circle, what we're talking about, right? Kind of that original story about me working in a bar. All of that was, dude, I had my MBA. I had a business already starting to grow. And why I got into the bar scene was I didn't know anybody in Tampa. So at that point, what I was doing is, instead of going out on a Friday night or a Saturday night, spending money,
You were working.
I was working. And what do you do in a bar?
You meet
People start opening up to you.
That's
They
how-
start talking about.
That's so funny, sir. That's how we met.
Yep.
We literally met. I was 7 years ago. I think we were kind of day drinking. You were working like on a weekend or something.
Yeah, I was literally just at the
And-
bar on a Sunday
and-
working, and you came in.
I look over next to me, and he's sitting next to me. I started talking to him and whatever. I was like, "What do you do, man?" He's like, "Oh, I have a bar back here. I'm just like taking a break or whatever." I was like, "You want a shot?" He's like, "Fuck it, let's do it." We had a shot. We started talking, and I was like, "You know, what do you do?" He's like, "Oh, like I'm a clothing designer." Da da da. It's probably like your second or third year into it, if not,
Yeah,
maybe
it was
less.
really early, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're sitting outside, at the open bar, back patio type thing. And Jay, I actually knew who Jay was because when I got down here, I've been to a couple of your shows. Not
Oh,
to,
you did tell me that. I didn't
yeah,
know
yeah. Not to say like I
Oh, so
think
you
I
kinda
did tell
said,
you.
He snuck in.
No,
He snuck in. He knew. He was like.
He
I
knew
thought
who
we
he
just
knew you
met.
were.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
I definitely had respect for Jay for sure because I saw some
didn't
of,
know that. I didn't know that.
some of your stuff, and when we started talking, you had asked me, you're like, "Yo, what do you have right now?" And I think in a way, you almost probably tried to call my bluff, like, "Yo, what do you got?" And I was like, "Yo, I have stuff in my trunk. I have stuff, even at my apartment." And you're like, "Yo, go get it and come back." And you literally are like, "Bring whatever you got, as much as you can."
You went to the trunk of his car, got everything out, brought it back inside, fucking laid it all out. The bar is packed with people. He goes, "What do you want?" I said, "You have how many hats there?" It was like
25, 30 hats.
25,
whatever
30
it was.
hats. I said, "I want them all." Gets even better. I taped all the hats. I gave him the cash. Fucking went around and put them on everyone's head in the
Jay's
bar.
like, "I know this guy,
He
he's
looks at
cool.
me like I'm
I know
crazy.
this girl, she's pretty." He's like, "Yo, watch this,
He
Hamilton."
looks at me like I'm crazy, and he's like, "Why would you do that?" I said, "Bro," I said, "because it's helping me out, because they're like, damn, like Jay's nice, he's buying
Yeah,
people
yeah.
hats." But everyone I said, "Look around
Your
right now."
your brand
I
just
said, "Look
grew
around
30
right now."
people.
Everyone inside the bar had his hats on. And
We chopped it up, and you literally said to me,
for months, I would walk around, I'd see those same hats on people at different bars. Because I
Yeah.
gave them to people in town that like go out all the time. They were
Yeah.
kind of like the who's who's.
and I mean that day, just to kind of close that, I had my Monday job. I was working a corporate job then
I tortured
too.
them. I took them out and tortured them right after that.
Dude, I was still
We went to the lodge.
I was still making six figures, at that other corporate job, and I'm working at the bar, and you're like, "Yo, Hamilton, I don't open up to people like this. Come out with us. Like, I wanna."
I know, though, you know.
Yeah, and you were like, "Come out. I wanna get to know you a little bit.
tortured him. I got
We'll
him
have
drunk-
fun."
I got him drunk as shit.
And I was like, Jay, I can't. And you're like, "Yo, you're coming."
I just
You
bought
know.
all those hats. We were gonna
Yeah,
spend that- I
yeah,
need that
you
money
couldn't say
back.
no. You could-
Now, looking back, 7 years? That's what basically transpired and grew into this. So that day, man, I mean,
You know it. From here, we'll go to egwraps. We'll go over there for like 20 minutes. Then we'll shoot over to the casino, maybe get lunch at the casino. If not, on the way back home, I've never been to Steak Shack. Maybe we'll stop by there and get a burger.
Shake Shack.
What is it?
Shake Shack. man said Steak
Yeah,
Shack.
yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
I'll take.
We got a fucking engine.
2018 rear wheel series. So this thing will get sideways. I don't roll thin, bro.
White glove delivery right here.
Yo, I don't roll low. You gotta have a little bit.
This is just always on deck.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, damn, boy. Hey, we're doing the YouTube vlog today, Jay?
You know it.
Okay, YouTube.
Once a week,
Hey,
once
if
a
you
week.
haven't already looked, check out my YouTube channel. What's the link? What's the link, Jay?
Jason Skeldon. Search it. You get all of it. Hits all around Google.
Hey guys, this is Gat from egwraps. He's the one who actually wrapped my car. If anyone in town needs a dope car wrap or anything digital,
Hit this man up.
this is the G right here. He's nervous. He won't talk. What I'm saying? Just kidding. No, he's not. He's a G. So yeah, this is actually where we're at now. Gat's gonna be doing like a kind of like a lounge, right?
Yeah, lounge slash design studio.
Yeah. So if anyone, you know, wants to come and get like a consultation,
Yeah.
yeah, then you would come here. So you're getting like behind the scenes right now. This is like where Gat does all that stuff. Can you just say like a little bit, like what's this? What are you doing here?
This is where we trim,
This
cut.
car wrap?
We trim panels, do banners, the whole 9.
Yeah. And this is
Basically
like
the
car
production
wrap.
areas,
Is this
yeah.
the car wrap?
Yeah, that's the vinyl blue.
This is the wrap that he's doing outside that you just seen.
only Avery in here.
Hey, what's going on here, Gat? How do you explain that?
That's Lit. Remember when Lit used to be around?
Censor that. So that way we don't get kicked off YouTube.
No, we're good. We're good.
Oh, this where he hits it? In between fucking raps?
2.5 pounds.
Hey, actually, that's my dad's station, bro.
You know he's got to have the scowl on the wall.
Oh, scales everywhere. Scales everywhere.
Yeah.
We talked about it earlier. Some of our stuff is very plain and simple, but it's that pair of shoes that you know that just sets it off or
Yeah.
ties it all together. So this is literally all the stuff that we've either dropped in the last couple weeks or stuff that we haven't even dropped yet. Like here, I'll show you some of the stuff, man. So here, we'll go here, right?
He knows my size. He brought extra large. He already knew.
See, yo. We got obviously the bathing suits, right? You saw these, the new cheetah kind of 90s.
Yeah.
We got all the matching stuff, right?
Need
So
those,
you
need
got
that.
the matching prints to go with it. This one, I'll go here. You know, we did the palm trees.
This is nice wrapping.
Yeah. Yo, little details, right?
I like it.
On here, I got a couple things in here. But yo, you got the matching palm print with the tank top. You know what I'm saying? With the matching color, this obviously has all the white details in there.
I like nice and thin too,
Yeah.
like that vintage.
Good
Single
summer.
stitch?
Yeah.
Nice.
Heather gray, right? Nice.
Heather gray? I like that. Shit, I would just say gray.
Yeah, cotton there. So it's the little details, right? Making sure even the color matches on the prints to the shorts. I'm a Jordan 1 guy. That's my thing. You're like the 5s, right?
5s, 4s,
Yeah.
3s, 1, 11.
All of them.
Yeah.
I know nothing about shoes.
I don't
So,
either.
dude, something like this, I was like, yo,
Like, I don't even know what the hell those are. They're
Grateful
probably, they're
Dead.
probably worth a lot of money though.
Bro,
yeah, $1,000 pair of shoes, right?
What size is that?
These are 9s.
What size are you?
I'm a 11.
So
Damn, big
I just
damn,
wanted to
big
see
dick.
those in person, bro.
yeah. So my thing is, it's all about the fits, right? You got something like this that's just gonna go, you know?
That's so funny. Anyone else would look at that and be like, no.
But no, those are Jordan 1s.
Dude,
and then for
orange.
something like that I showed you, Crown Jewels, I'll show you this one first.
That coral.
This one I really like because you know me, I like less branding a lot of times, something simple. So for this one, we did essentially what I call is like a ghost print where it's the black on black where you can barely see that.
I
See what I
fuck with
mean?
that.
Yeah.
So on the right lighting,
Yeah, yeah.
it comes all the way through with the big
We
back.
were just talking about wrapping the car like that.
Yeah, with the big back print. See what I mean?
I do.
dog.
Appreciate it.
Take care, brother. We're in Steak Shack.
Steak Shack.
First time in Tampa.
Shake Shack. Yo, look what I got. Check it out. This is the hot honey chicken sandwich. We're gonna check that out, and then I got the shake burger.
Scale with the double.
Yeah. What'd you get?
I got the hot and honey too.
Or you first. You first.
All right, I'm going with the fries first. Because you guys have been eating, I've been waiting.
I wasn't impressed with the fries. To be honest. I don't know. I expected more.
You got them plain?
Yeah, you got them plain. You didn't get the cheese
You gotta
sauce.
dunk them, man.
Cheese sauce? I'll try the chicken sandwich. Let me tell you what I think.
Let's go. What we got?
1 out of 10. Little ass bite. You said little ass bite? You said little ass bite. Let's see what a real bite looks like.
Scale's gonna have it all in here.
Yeah.
One.
That's pretty good.
10 in the hotter.
10? Be like hot?
Be in the bed.
I give it a 7.
Me
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
I give it a 7 as well. I got the burger though. Damn, that shit was long.
The sauce is good. Sauce is good, but burger better than the chicken?
Burger's about 8.59.
Yeah.
Burger's
good.
Burger's better. Yep.
There you go.